see, I'm going to start with our spinal warm-up, and then I'm going to grab our weights for the whole weighted section. Then we'll come down for our plank section before the video cuts out. So let's get started today. We're going to have our toes facing straight forward. Your feet are wider than your hips. Take a big inhale, open up your chest. Take a big breath while you're there. Exhale, round, and release your spine all the way down. We go. Inhale up for 2, and then down for 2. Inhale up, exhale down. So as you start to warm up here, you want to feel your shoulder blades are doing big movements together and apart, retracting, contracting as you open and close your arms. And then you've got your hips going down nice and low as you round your back. You warm up the shoulders, you warm up the hips, the knees, and the ankles. A little quicker. 1 up, 1 down. Up, down. On the next one, stay down. Arms go out and down. Arms go out and down. So you can really feel the movement now in the back of your body. And then try to lengthen out the spine. Lifting your ribs up tall with a long tail, head to tail of your spine. On the next one, arms stay up, little wraps back for 8, 7, 6. The only movement in the shoulder joint. We've got 3, 2, hands to your thighs, little pulses down. So now we've got a little bit more heat building up into the legs. On the next one, stay down. Right arm goes behind your head. Open up your spine. Take a big inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Little bit quicker. Down and up. 1 down, 1 up. So now we've got a spinal twist happening. You're sort of squeezing through this abdominal sling you have from one shoulder to one hip, tightening and working together through your torso. You got 4. You got 3. Last one, stay down at the bottom. Bring your hands back to your thighs, little pulses. Down, down. Try to stick your hips back as far as you can. So the weight is in your heels. 8 seconds there. In 8. Taking our twist to the other side. In 4, 3. Stay down. Left hand behind your head. 2 counts open. 2 counts twist. Inhale, open. And then we take it a little quicker. 1 up, 1 down. 1 up, 1 down. You've got 3, 2. Last one, stay center, hold. Reach your arms up, big, long extension through the spine. Bring your hands all the way down to the floor. Reach them back up to the sky. 2 more times, all the way down to the floor. Bring it back up to the sky. See how low you can keep the hips with your hips feeling back towards your heels. Last one, hands go down to the floor. Shake your head, shake your neck, legs go straight. And then they bend. You can lift your heels as your knees bend. Stretching through the hamstrings as your legs go straight. Relax your head and neck down at the bottom. If your fingers can't touch the floor, you can put them onto your feet or onto your shins. And then on the next one, legs stay straight. Bend 1 knee at a time, allowing your hips to move. 8 seconds, we're grabbing our weights and rolling up. In 4, in 3, in 2, bend both knees, grab your weights, and roll up. All right, starting into our weight section now. Your feet will go back where they just were, with your feet wider than your hips and your toes facing forward. Shake it out. 2 counts down, 2 counts up. So we're going into squats and biceps. Hands are facing in, they are hammerhead curls to start. And then we go a little bit quicker. 1 count. 1 down, 1 up. 1 down, 1 up. So once you've got the class moving, you're going to talk about the position. As you come down into your squat, same as we talked about in the warm-up. Your hips are back, your toes are light, and your heels are heavy. Anytime you are inclining your chest, you're lifting through the ribs and lengthening through the back of your neck. On the next one, stay down, little pulses down at the bottom. So making the movement smaller, making it more controlled, more intense into the muscle group. We got 8 seconds, little pulses. In 4 more, we're going to start again. Exactly the same thing in 3, 2, 2 counts. We go up for 2, down for 2. So just playing with tempos. And then for the second set, we're going to change our hands so the palms face up to the sky. Now you're in bicep curls rather than hammerhead curls. It's a different part of your bicep muscle. 1 count. We go up and down. 1 up, 1 down. Sinking a little lower with every single squat if you can. We've got 4 more. We're going to stay down. Find those little pulses again. In 3, 2, stay down. Little pulse at the bottom. Pulse and lift. Pulse and lift. So we've got our biceps going, our quads, our hamstrings, and our glutes. Lots of position. You got 5, you got 4, you got 3, 2, hold. Right heel comes up, we're just pulsing. Stepping the right foot back to a lunge in 3, in 2, step it back, hands go to the floor, and then they come back through center. Hands go to the floor, and back through center. A little bit quicker if they can, down, center, down, center. So as you reach down, your weight's going forward a bit more, it's forcing more into your core, into your back, all that weight changing, so keep your nice and parallel through your entire torso. You got 4 more, 4, in, 3, in, 2, last one, hold your lunge, stay. Now our chest is forward in this position, it's an inclined lunge, so that puts more weight into your glute. We're gonna take our arms, reach them back, bring them down, back, down, back, down. Now once they're moving, again, we talk about the position. So it is a lunge position, you are inclined with your chest, all the weight is forward with your shoulders in front of your knee, and then the main points in your lunge. Your back heel is extremely high as they can get it, and your back knee is nice and low to the floor, and you're only moving through your shoulder joint, working the tricep as you reach your hands back. Then we add our back knee. So as your arms go back, your knee will lower and lift, lower and lift. Now what you don't want moving in your lunge is this front knee to ankle. So you'll see a lot of people going forward and back with their front knee. Instead, it stays still, and the back knee moves. Down, up, down. Last one, we stay down at the bottom. Little pulses. Down, 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 down. So now we're a little bit more into the quads. We're both gonna start to kick in pretty quickly. You got 8 seconds. Try to get your arms a little higher. Check the back of your neck is long. 3, 2, we swing our arms forward and bring our chest up. Now you've got your shoulders and your deltoids. You go down with the arms, up with the arms. Add your knee back in. Down, lift, down, lift. Last one, stay down at the bottom, arms stay up, pulse and pull, pulse and pull, pull. In 4, we step back out nice, wide, and parallel. 3, 2, hands down. Start to reach the right and the left, and the right and the left. So the weights are in their hands, and as they twist, you're gonna get their obliques to kick in a little bit more. Every time you twist, it is the muscles that run down the sides of your ribs, those are your obliques. They strengthen through your center, it's part of your abdominal wall. And then because they're punching, they're also still using their shoulders and their back at the same time. Punch and twist, making sure they have that nice incline with their ribs lifted. 8 seconds to the change, 8, 7, in 4, in 3, hold center, stay. Now we're gonna reach our arms back up, we're gonna bring them in, we've got little pulses down. Lift your left heel high, we're going to the left side. Reach down to the floor, and then bring it in. Again, reach down to the floor, and bring it in. A little bit quicker, you go down and in. So keeping the tempos exactly the same as we did on the other side. Once you've done a few of those, we hold it in our lunge. Again, we are inclined. Hands back, and in, back, in. Arms super straight for now. And then if you want to change up the arms a little bit, you can, as long as the legs do the same thing. So on the next one, we're gonna add our back knee. It goes down, lift, down, lift. Next one, stay low and hold it. Time to bend and press the arms. So that's slightly different than the first side. And then you add your pulse back in, down, down. Again, checking your front knee is right above your ankle as you do your pulses and your presses. You still have the tricep, just a slightly different way of using it. 8 seconds there, you got 8. Chest will come up, hands will reach forward. In 4, in 3, 2, arms go forward, hold. This time we're bending, reaching. Add your back knee. Down, lift, down, lift. So when your chest comes up, it's more about the quads than it is about the glutes. On the next one, hold it down, little pulses, 8 seconds. 8, 7, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Next long, shoulders down for 4, for 3, for 2. This one, step wide, hold it. Again, hands go down to the floor, take your toes, turn them out, and we start to do a nice wide reach with the arms. Take it out and in. So we're back into the back again. The shoulder blades squeezing tight. So what it should look like is a squeeze of the shoulder blades and the reach. All right, on the next one, hands to the floor, start to lift to the chin, down to the floor. Lift to the chin, down to the floor. It's up, down. Now we're gonna make it bigger, so it's an optional challenge. If people can lift their leg weights all the way up over their head to a big X, you're gonna let them try that out. Exhale as you come away from the floor. Inhale as you come down nice and low. Now because your toes are out, your inner thighs are starting to engage a bit more than when they're parallel. So just have that added bonus as well. You got 4 more. 4, lift, 3, lift, 2. Last one, stay down at the bottom. Hold little pulses down at the bottom. 8, 7. We're gonna come down to our planks now. In 4, in 3, weights go down. Put your hands on the floor and step back to your plank. Hold it there. So always giving them a second to find their plank position first. We're gonna check especially that your shoulders and your wrists are right on top of each other and that there's a long line from the top of their head all the way to their heels. Then take your pelvis, tilt it under. Your tailbone is down and away. And then we're gonna start to walk. Right foot out and in, left foot out and in. Face the camera so you can see. Right foot out, in, left foot out, in. And then if you can go quicker, that can be an optional challenge. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. So we're really walking now one at a time, side to side. All optional add-ons. They can stay slow if they like. Check they're still lifting the ribs, pressing the shoulders down, and opening up through the shoulder blades. In 4, you're gonna give another optional challenge. You can do jumping jacks. Out, in, out, in. So both legs are jumping. Out, in, out, in. Control the breath. Keep the heart rate down. You got 8 seconds, 8 little jumps. Whether you're walking or jumping, we will all hold our feet out wide. In 3, 2, wide. Hold. Press to your down dog. Back to your plank. Up to your down dog. Back to your plank. 2 more. Last one, hold it forward, stay. Option to drop to your knees if you need to. If you're okay in full form, you can take a nice big bicep push-up and press back up. Now when their legs are further apart, it is slightly easier to do the push-up. So if they want to challenge, they can bring their legs closer. If they need a little less, they can put their knees down on the floor for the modified push-ups, whichever they need. Down, down. Single counts. Here we go. 1 down, 1 up. 1 down, 1 up, 1 down. Now this is where it's getting really hard, so you want to count them down, make it count. We got 10 seconds. That's it, guys. Into our push-ups. We're going to hold it at the bottom in 3, in 2, hold it down, just breathe. 10, 9, 8, lifting through the shoulder blades, pressing them away from your ears. 3, 2, 1, find your child's pose. Take a nice deep breath while you're here. Allow a little stretch, so up to our cat-cow. Once you've had a quick cat-cow, you can move through that position so you lengthen and bend through the spine. And then find yourself in a down dog. Press through your heels one at a time.